Hey guys, what's up? It's a Sunday morning and I am, enjoying nature a little bit, getting some fresh air. Um, Not wearing a mask right now because there isn't anybody nearby, and I don't know, just taking a small break. Anyways, a few people have asked me, like, why is my channel in English? Why am I not making the videos in Hindi, right? Because a lot of people, they're not very comfortable with the language English, and especially these difficult concepts in ACE. Why am I explaining everything in English? Why is there not even a single video in Hindi? And I am from India, I'm supposed to do that and all those things, right? Even talking about patriotism and stuff. And I completely understand where you're coming from. I know why you're saying that, because I know a lot of people are struggling to understand the subject ACE in the first place, and teaching it in English makes it even tougher for some people. I completely understand where you're coming from and why you're saying what you're saying, right? Now here's my thing. Here's the reason why my channel is in English and why all my content is made in English. See, when I started this channel, I my goal was to, impact the world. Although that might sound cheesy and big words and stuff, but I always wanted to make sure that I could reach as many people as I could, or I can, right? I wanted everyone to benefit from my content. Indians, North Indians, South Indians, Americans, Africans, Japanese. I don't know, everyone, the whole world. That's what I always wanted. Okay. And one more thing is, if you look at the positive side of it, right? You know that ACE is an exam which you have to write in English, at least in India, right? At least in India, you give that exam in English. Don't you think they're gonna use a lot of words that you're not familiar with? It could be related to the book that you have studied. It could be some other words too, right? What are you gonna do then? Have you thought about it? I mean, why don't you look at this as something positive, as an opportunity for growth, as an opportunity to break out of your comfort zone, for example, right? I mean, learning something in your regional language, that makes sense. That is good. That's awesome. But you're probably already doing it offline, right? Or even on the internet. How about you also strengthen your command over the language English? Forget about patriotism, forget about second language, first language, and all these things. Don't you think that having a command over a language is something positive, is something good? As in, don't you think at least English is gonna increase your chances or open up more opportunities for business, for growth, for so many things, right? So use this content as an opportunity to grow, to opportunity to improve your English as well, right? Instead of sticking to your comfort zone and looking for something easy, why don't you challenge yourself a little bit? I mean, even think about the interviews that you're going to attend, right? Even the interviews are going to be in English, like it or not, right? Wherever you are, whichever part of the country, I mean, not country, I can only speak for India, I haven't been outside, but mostly here, most interviews will be conducted in English. And if you're working in a good gym, a standard, a classy gym, even the members are going to talk to you in English. What will you do then, right? You are going to increase your chances because your regional language is already there. Your mother tongue is not going anywhere, right? You can always use it. But if you know an extra language, especially a language like English, which is required for a lot of things these days, don't you think it's a positive thing? And for those people who keep telling me that, I should speak in Hindi because I am from India and stuff like that, well, guess what, guys? Hindi is not the only language we speak in India, right? There are people in Tamil Nadu who don't understand English, right? There are some people in Kerala who don't understand, who sorry, not English, Hindi. There are people in Tamil Nadu who don't understand Hindi that much. There are people in Kerala who might not be that comfortable with English, again, with Hindi, right? They may not be comfortable with Hindi, but they might at least understand English, right? What about them? In that case, I should be making content in several languages, right? And trust me, if I had the time, or if I was good at time management, I would have probably done that too, because it did come to my mind to do that too, and who knows, maybe in the future I will, right? But there are so many people who don't understand Hindi also. What about them? right? Then they will tell me, why don't you make the language in why don't you make your content in Tamil or Malayalam, right? What about that? So that's the reason I kept it. My channel is mostly in English, because my goal is not just to make sure that everyone can benefit from my content, no matter in which part of the country they are in. Not just that, but I also feel that it is also going to help you in your job interviews, in your opportunities in jobs outside the country even. It is going to help you increase your chances of passing the exam too, because a lot of words are going to be English, and the more you get comfortable with this language, the more these jargons seem comfortable to you, whether it is from anatomy or whatever it is, you're going to increase your chances of cracking the exam too. Think about it, right? So now I could be completely wrong. Whatever I'm thinking, my belief, it could be completely wrong, but this is my reason behind doing this, right? So I could be wrong, but think about it for a second. Do you want to break out of that comfort zone and get comfortable with this language, or do you want to stick to your comfort zone and have everything easy, right? Just stick to your regional language, which might work out for you, but in most cases your chances or your opportunities is going to actually reduce if you're sticking with one language, especially if you have plans to move to the city, or move to some other country or whatever, right? Or even doing stuff, conducting business online, which is what is happening most of the time these days, right? Think about it for a second and let me know in the comments, like, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't mind. You can disagree completely and you can tell your perspective or your point of view. I am more than happy to hear it out and try to understand what you are thinking and what's going on in your mind. All right then. Have a good day. Bye bye.